wanted to do a little something different today. I want to talk a little bit about reviews and book reviews. In particular, the readers that review authors' books. I'm going to tell you a couple of different things. I'm going to try and keep it short. But I couldn't hold my phone today because I'm going to get probably pretty animated. Also, if you're offended by adult language, I'm going to try my best to reel it in, but I guarantee nothing. So, let me start with, I want you to think if you've ever given a review, a good review, to a bad book. For whatever reason it might be. Okay, I have given a review, a good review, to a bad book. And honestly, for a solid year, I have regretted every minute of it. Let me tell you why. Okay, I'm not going to tell you the book, but I am going to tell you that the story had potential. The character was put together well, just not executed well. The writing, no, I can't. I just can't. But said author messaged me in tear form about how horrible the reviews she was getting were and wanted me to read it. And as a naive reader, I read it and I felt bad for her because the book had great character, it had great potential, it was a piss poor execution. What it really resembled and what my review really should have been was, this is maybe a 2-star book with random thoughts put in a structured order to resemble what a book could look like eventually. Okay, with that being said, I have never, since that one, given a poor review, or a poor book, a good review. They're not fair. And I'm going to give you a little bit more information why. So a lot of readers will not review a book less than 3 stars on Amazon. As an author, I want to appreciate this because the last thing we want are 1- and 2-star reviews. As a reader, the last thing I want to see is a book full of 4- and 5-star reviews and all of the real reviews are missing. And when I say the real reviews, I mean the honest ones from the person that wants to say, great idea, no, try again. I don't know about you. I'm being honest here. It's my own opinion. You're not doing anyone any favors. So authors, when you tell everybody don't leave me a 1- and 2-star review, who are you doing a favor for? Because now you're going to have a whole bunch of people that might be buying your book that are going to be going, who the hell read this book and how did they get that star out of it? Okay. That's enough on that because I could go on all day. 2. So, 1- and 2-star reviews versus 4- and 5-star reviews. Now, let's not review a book that you bought that isn't in the genre you normally read. Okay, let's talk about this. We all have them. I'm giving it 3 stars. It was well executed, written really well, but not really the genre I would really read. Why did you buy the book? And why is it the author's fault that you bought a book that is clearly listed in the genre you would read, or wouldn't read, on Amazon? I'm speechless. I mean, honestly, why? We all have it. You write a horror book? Don't. Hi, why did you buy a horror book? And then why would you review it saying it's not what I would read? What's the point? I have books that I would normally never read. Did I go out and review them and say, I'd never read this? No, I probably didn't finish it. And if I did finish it, guess what? It's now a genre you would read. Anyway, I've seen a lot of these. I skimmed through Amazon and a lot of books over the last couple of days. And I don't think there's a book out there that doesn't have some person that decided, I'd never read this, so it can have 3 stars. Great book. not my genre. There is a section on your Kindle, on your Amazon, specific genre. You know what? Shop there, please. For all authors out there and for all readers. We don't, as a reader, care if it's not a genre you would really read. We have trigger warnings. We have cautions. We have, this is a sci-fi book. We have, you're going to find erotica in here. Oh, you don't like BDSM? You know what? It clearly says BDSM in our warnings and in our trigger warnings. Please think twice before you leave that review. I know it's unfair, but as a reader, they annoy the hell out of us. I've asked, I've got opinions on this. This is not just my opinion. We look at it as, hey, I don't even know why they bought it. As an author, we are dumbfounded by these because we can't figure out why you read the book. You enjoyed it. You clearly enjoyed it. But it's a 3-star or 2-star because it's not your genre. Now, my last thing, and I know this is a long one. How you can feel comfortable reviewing a book saying how great it is, how developed the characters were, and the amazing ending, and how the climax of the book just captured your attention, and you just couldn't get enough of it, and you can't wait to read more by this author. And then you give it 3 stars. Or 4. Okay, first of all, 3 stars is like, this book was good. I mean, I wouldn't read it again, but it was good. 4 stars was, you know what? I'm going to actually probably recommend this to a friend or so. I'd tell somebody about this book because it was really good. May have had a couple spelling errors, but you know what? Every book has them. Every one of them. If you think there's not a book out there that doesn't have a spelling or grammatical error, you're wrong. 5 stars means that you have told other people about it before you wrote the review. 5 stars means great book. I can't wait to read more by this author. 5 stars means I can't wait for the next book to come out. So when you're using verbiage that doesn't relate to your star count, you confuse the reader as well as the author. Now, some of you aren't going to like this video. Some of you are going to go, it's about damn time somebody said what she just said. So, with that, all I can say is, will you start being honest with your reviews? If you feel a need to leave a 1- and 2-star review, can you please leave it? Contact the author, too. They appreciate that. But leave a review. Leave an honest review. If you don't leave a review, somebody's going to spend good money on a piece of shit book. And I don't want to do that anymore. I'm tired of buying books that a bunch of people gave away free copies to and said, here's your free copy. And now that I've done that, you should give me just an awesome review. Don't do that. Shame on you for doing this. Shame on an author for trying to guilt trip a reader into doing this. And just because they're your friends, that doesn't mean that they wrote a great book, guys. Be honest. Beta readers are honest people if you have the right beta readers. Your fan group are honest people if you're not paying them off. Please, for all that's good and holy, leave the review you want to leave. Don't feel obligated to leave a review based on what everybody else is going to think of you. Make sense? I went on forever. This has been long enough. I'll be back later with more. In the meantime, a plane's gonna make a lot of noise. So, thank you for coming by the Indie Book Channel, and we'll see you later.